What's up, guys? It's Ian from Park Hop Till You Drop, and park hopping has returned to Disney World Orlando, and we could not be more excited because it definitely makes it more worth it to go over to the Disney parks when you're able to park hop. So we can park hop well, not whenever we want, kind of whenever we want. All right, so it's a little different. So I have all the information to make that park hopping trip successful for you, and we're getting into it right now. What's up, guys? We are at Magic Kingdom. It is January 1st, 2021. We are bringing in the new year at Magic Kingdom. Technically, we were at the Ticket and Parking Transportation Center. So we're going to take either the boat or a tram over to the actual park. So we'll get in there in a second. So what is special about today is the first day of park hopping, and we're going to park hop till we drop.
I don't know which park we'll go to because we won't know until we know what's available, but we'll find out.
So this is the first day they are doing park hopping. We have not done this yet. So since the pandemic, park hopping has been completely shut down. No park hopping whatsoever. And today we can finally park hop. So we're going to take you guys through the process, show you what you need to know before you guys get here, so you know what to do when you get here to park hop like we park hop. So we have a decision to make here. You either take the monorail or you take the ferry boat. So in our opinion, most times the ferry boat is faster going over. It is pretty enjoyable. You are out in the weather, and right now in Florida, the weather is beautiful. So I think we will take the ferry boat. But if you want to take the monorail, that is the line that you would wait in to take the monorail. It does not hold as many people as the ferry boat. However, with COVID and social distancing, they're probably not letting as many people onto the ferry boats now as they were in previous times. You guys can see they have the markings all over the ground on where you're going to stand if it's backed up, but luckily for us today, the ferry is a walk-on. These colored dots on the floor in the ferry boat are actually where you and your party are supposed to stand when traveling over to the Magic Kingdom. Nikki is slightly emotional because the last time we were on this, we were maskless, no talk of COVID whatsoever, and this place was completely packed when we were on here last time.
And so all the college program kids were leaving, and it was a really sad night. I mean,
it was the last night they were open before the closure, and yeah, things have changed greatly since then. So the way park hopping works, you have to check into the park that you have reserved, which happens to be Magic Kingdom for us. Thank you so much. Have a great day. So that is it. We have scanned into our one reserved park, so at 2 p.m. we should be able to park hop. I'm going to see how that goes. I really like the blue on the castle. That reflective blue I like. I'm not a huge fan of the pinkish color.
I'm not 100% sold.
I like the blue though. It's really reflective. It stands out. And the gold. The gold looks amazing.
I almost like the old castle better. Maybe it's just
me. I don't know. I think this is going to grow on me.
Yeah, I think Ethan said he chose Haunted Mansion.
Ethan chose Haunted Mansion. We can do that. Let's walk over to Haunted Mansion and see if we can get on Haunted Mansion, because Nikki has of course her Haunted Mansion purse.
Yeah, I want to go find a Haunted Mansion mask to go with it.
So we're going to try to find a Haunted Mansion mask to go with the Haunted Mansion purse, and maybe even ride Haunted Mansion. Okay, so we are told that they are sold out of the Haunted Mansion mask, but these Haunted Mansion ears are pretty awesome. Like, they are like super soft and velvety feeling. They are super cool. Ethan found something he likes. He loves the floating head ball, and look, it lights up. I think that's why he likes it, because it lights up. So because it was only a 35-minute wait, we did go ahead and just decide to ride Haunted Mansion, so that is fantastic. If you've never been on Haunted Mansion, you're making a big mistake. It's probably one of the biggest underrated rides in the park. It's definitely better than Peter Pan's Flights. Just saying. Now we are headed over to Tomorrowland Speedway to teach Ethan how to drive and get a beautiful look at that new roller coaster coming to Magic Kingdom, Tron. And on the way over, guys, you'll probably notice in certain areas it was a little crowded. And so these are kind of areas of the park where congestion just naturally happens. It's where like a bunch of rides and attractions are kind of coming together in a small space. So I think overall the parks are doing a fantastic job keeping people spaced, but there are going to be circumstances where there's just nowhere for all those people to go and there is going to be bottlenecks. So we are getting a pretty good look at Tron from here. You can see they do still have a crane over there, but the building is coming along nice, and there is pretty much all of the track right there. You can see it. So Tron is going to be awesome. We cannot wait for that to open. I know things have been slowed down because of COVID, but yeah, it's going to be nice. And Nikki's actually going to take Ethan on the cars, so we should be able to get even a different perspective from their view. So that should be pretty neat too.
Are you excited? Woo! We driving! Woo! All right, let's do it! Woo! Go! This is probably about as good of a look that we're gonna get.
All right, guys, so we are actually headed over to Hollywood Studios now. We have met our reservation requirements, and we got some really valuable information for you guys. So, park hopping. You have to check into your initial park. Whatever park you have reserved, you have to check into that. You have to have a ticket that has park hopper. So double check your tickets. Make sure you don't have like a single day ticket to one park or something like that. You will not be able to park hop. Starting at about 1:30, they're gonna start running buses to other parks. They are not offering the monorail transportation, but they are offering the Skyliner from Hollywood Studios to Epcot. So you will be able to do that. So all you'll have to do is go to the park that you're trying to go to after 2 o'clock, and you will be able to check into that park. There is a small catch, and that's if the park is at capacity, you will not be able to go there. Now, they are recommending that you check the My Disney Experience app. It should tell you if a park is at capacity or has reached capacity. Also, when you park hop, whatever park you go to, you will still be required to wear a mask. All the safety measures will still be in place, so you will have to go through a temperature screening. You'll have to go through security checks, all the normal stuff, but you will be able to park hop. Lastly, and some good news, park hopping means park hopping. So we are told that you could do all 4 parks in a day if you would like, after 2 p.m. So it is not like you can only go to one park after. It seems like at this point you will be able to go to all of the Disney parks at 2 p.m. So if you want, you can, like we're gonna do, say we're gonna go to Magic Kingdom. We're here, we checked in. We're gonna go to Hollywood Studios. Once we're done with Hollywood Studios, we could go to another park. We could go to 2 other parks. We do whatever we want. So it is pretty amazing that they've brought this back, and we're very happy. Come on! COVID killed the ice cream shop too.
Here we go! Park hopping! Are you excited, Ethan?
For what?
We get to go to more parks than one today.
Wow.
Stay there, dude.
Got it?
Thank you.
Right there, Dad. You can bring yours there, please. Right here. Right here.
Alright, folks, we have now park hopped here in what a glorious day it is.
So as you guys can see, park hopping went smoothly. We walked right in, no problems. Scan your band, and boom, you can go to whatever park you want without any issues. Easy peasy. as they say.
Ian is currently on a Zoom meeting with Channel 9 News. He did one yesterday, and here he is again on another meeting. So we might see him on the news soon.
Okay, so we did make it to 3 parks. We ended up going to Animal Kingdom after Hollywood Studios. So yeah, you can park hop to whatever park you want. You can do all 4 parks now. No big deal. So transportation-wise, things are a little different. Currently, they are not offering any transportation monorail-wise from Disney to Epcot. So that part of the monorail system is actually not working at this point. Things do change. COVID, so we'll see. But they are doing buses. So buses from park to park are going to start around 1:30. That way they can try to get you to the park by 2 when park hopping starts. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. And they're also going to go ahead and still have the Skyliner. So on the Skyliner, you'll be able to ride from Hollywood Studios to Epcot or from Epcot to Hollywood Studios, whichever way you're going. So yeah, plenty of transportation, I think, to get you to and from the parks. And with the parks kind of extending hours a little bit, it is kind of nice. And it's just a wonderful thing to be able to park hop again. So I will just reiterate that you do still have to wear a mask at all of the Disney parks. Please do not wear gaiters at Disney parks. They will not let you in. It'll just make you go back to the car or have to go to some vending machine to get a regular mask. It's just not worth it. Just have a regular mask at Disney. I know all the other parks are allowing gaiters, but Disney is not all the other parks, okay? It just is what it is. They're not going to let you in. So let's move on. So park hopping is back in full effect, though, and we're excited. I wonder if we could do 8 parks in a day. That's something I think we're going to work on.